Some wins in college football look better on paper than they actually are on the field. You can't be living off a team's name. Who are they right now?
I got a feel-good story for you.
What else do you want the man to do?
We're counting down the best plays. How do you define success?
George Wrighster.
On this show today, though, after week 12, I want to start with Georgia because people have been doubting Georgia all year, and I'm one of those people because I don't live in the past. I'm not like, oh, they're back-to-back national champions. Everything's fine. Nah, that's not how it works. You have to prove every single year that you are as legit as you say you are. And Georgia, after a slow start to the season, almost losing to South Carolina and playing some ugly football at first, this team looks completely different at this point in time. And after being up 38-10 at the end of the third quarter against Tennessee, bro, that was a nice win. And they did this. Not only did they do it in Athens, they did it on Rocky Top. They did it to the Tennessee Vols on the road, and they did it without generating a turnover, which is really still only one hole that the Bulldogs defense has this year because they are not turning people over the same way that they were in previous years. That means that their defense is tackling well. That means that they are getting off the field on third down and on fourth down. That's just good, solid defense. And a lot of teams, they look at those turnover numbers and they're focusing on that like, yeah, we're great at generating turnovers. But turnovers are a function of skill and a function of luck on some level. And that's why you see teams that have high turnovers one year, like USC last year, turning everybody over and they win way more games. Whereas this year, not generating nearly as many turnovers, now the defense looks completely different and looks significantly worse when it's really the same defense as last year. And now Georgia is tied the SEC's all-time win streak for any team at 28 straight games, man. This team led by Kirby Smart, and they are just chugging along, man. Like, this is one of the best stretches that we have seen in terms of consistency. Not just win streaks, but you just going out recruiting at a high level. You're going out playing good ball and just doing things the right way, and the culture there is second to none, clearly. And then you have Tennessee, who has, I would say that this is one of those wins that you can't look at this and say, oh my God, they beat Tennessee. But people are going to give them significantly more credit. And Tennessee's a program on the rise, but this ain't last year's team. They don't have Jaden Hyatt, Hendon Hooker, first round tackle. That's the difference in this Tennessee team. But when you see the name and you realize what they did last year, this win is going to carry a lot more weight. And Tennessee's not a bad team by any stretch of the imagination. Like I said, program going in the right direction. But Georgia did exactly what they should do to a team that is not on their level, beat them up pretty bad. And you have their quarterback, Carson Beck. Lord have mercy. His best game, I believe, of the season. He was 24 for 30, 298 yards and 3 touchdowns. And honestly, at this point in time, he deserves more Heisman hype than J.J. McCarthy ever did. Yes, I said it.